76 to 79.
Colonel Bill Campbell has flown several different airplanes in his career.
C-141s, T-39s, T-29s, B-52Gs and Hs, a little time in F-16, C-7s, and C-140s.
But for Bill, the Stratofortress is king of the sky.
It's only one, sitting out there on the ramp, B-52. It's the most uncomfortable, loud, large airplane, but there's a comfort to it. She's a great old gal, just flies like a dream and takes a tremendous amount of punishment in combat and comes home.
Colonel Campbell remembers the first B-52 landing at Castle Air Base in California. He was 11 years old. 19 years later, he was in the pilot's seat. Today, the Colonel commands 14 B-52s at Wurtsmith Air Force Base in Oscoda. They are the G model, built in 1958 and 59, and the military has scheduled several of those planes to be mothballed.
It's going to be tough. I'm going to take the last one to the boneyard, and there may be a tear in my eye when I parked that airplane the last time. They have done a tremendous job and tremendous service to the country, and we don't have a requirement for it anymore, so we'll just park.
The Colonel isn't the only one who's sad to see the bombers go.
It's ugly, it doesn't get any respect, but it's a great plane. When you watch it flying, you fly in it enough, you kind of fall in love with it.
That's exactly what happened to Captain Jim McCarthy. The B-52, or Buff, wasn't his first choice of assignments. But after 5 years, he's not only happy with his jet, but he hopes to teach others to fly it.
Since I've been in the B-52 and alert has stopped, or we have to sit out at the end of the runway, I've enjoyed it a lot. This is very conducive to family life, where we don't have to deploy a lot, just the right amount. Every now and then we deploy to like Europe someplace or the Pacific.
Born in 1959, this bomber is much older than her crew, but that doesn't worry them.
No, it's maintained well. The guys, maintenance guys do all the, this is one of the older planes probably, but probably one of the better maintained because they know it is old, so they keep up with it pretty good.
It has seen a lot of time, yeah. It's kind of neat flying a plane that's that old.
Why is it neat?
Just, I don't know, there's something about it that, you're joining like a long group of people that have flown this airplane. It's kind of a workhorse. It's not really pretty at all.
Yeah, you got your CSD right up here.
The maintenance team that keeps the plane flying like new are called the crew chiefs. They know the plane even better than the crew does, so it's just as hard for them to say goodbye.
My airplane is one of the airplanes that's going to go to the boneyard, and I don't really want to see that happen. I think my airplane can still do its job. I wish they would let it stay. Aircraft 182 is really a good bird.
Technology still hasn't completely replaced the B-52, so over 90 newer Model H's will continue to fly into the year 2000. That's great news for the crews that want to stay with the Buff.
I would like to finish out my career in this airplane if it's at all possible, just because it's an old, fun aircraft to fly.
This is Rick Mixter for Take 5.